listening to LOA Recon with the Good Vibe Coach Jeanette Ma, where we dissect the ins and outs and the art and science of conscious creation, all intended to amp up your manifesting game. Let's have some fun together. So sometimes with these episodes, I like to share stories of me getting it wrong in my conscious creation practice so that you can learn from I'm not going to call it a mistake, from my experiences. We'll say that. I also intend to learn from these experiences, and this is one of those episodes. I don't know exactly what to call it other than maybe coming for you like a freight train. I'm talking about when we have a strong vibration of what we don't want and we don't put that in check, it is coming for us like a freight train. This is my fun story of that happening to me recently. Okay, it wasn't fun when it was happening. It was the opposite of fun when it was happening. So, let's see. How far back should we go? Oh, I remember where we should go. To one of the highlights. Remember when I activated support and generosity and compassion and understanding, presence? Remember when I activated really fabulous things that I was missing, that I really was tired of not having, and I was like, I'm having it right now. And so I felt it. I activated the vibration. Within hours, good Lord, universe delivered in a way that boggles my mind, still to this day boggles my mind. It felt so crazy, cool, magical, but it isn't crazy, cool, magical. It's how the system works. It's how it works when you give universe something new to play with. I gave it a new instruction and it gave me new results and it delivered them fast and fabulous. Oh my gosh. In the most hot, amazing, turns out single guy. How do you like that? So, hello, I got a new love interest on my hands and it's not fabulous timing because, I have an old love interest still on my hands that we weren't doing anything. We were just hanging out in limbo. We're basically best friends. We're significant others. That's what I would call them, significant others. I don't really even consider him an ex-boyfriend. We never even really made it to boyfriend status. We just dated a couple years ago, but our lives were closely integrated. I love him dearly still to this day. And above all, I did not ever want to hurt his feelings. And I knew that he wouldn't consider this like a fabulous development. Like he wasn't going to be happy for me that I had a new guy that I was excited about. So I did not want to hurt him and I did not want any conflict between him and the new guy. So who I didn't even know was a new guy at the time. I didn't really even know he was a new guy. Anyway, this goes way back. This vibration goes way back from my history back when I didn't manage my love life so well. Like when did I ever? In fact, more than once where I had conflict between love interests that is the kind I'm not going to repeat the stories of that. No one needs that activated. I'm not going to tell those stories here, but I had strong don't wants that had been activated from a long time ago. I did not want any of that happening again. I mean, I'm 51 years old for the love of God, or I was 50 at the time anyway. This was earlier this summer. No one should be having this kind of conflict in her romantic life. So I took steps to make sure that didn't happen. I did all the right things. I was taking pains to ensure that what I didn't want would not happen. And I took all those steps with the vibration of what I didn't want activated. Not activating what I did want. I was taking all of those steps from a place of whatever happens, it can't be this. I did not want conflict. I did not want hurt feelings. And so every action that I took was with that vibration activated. So you know what happened, right? Whatever you're imagining in your mind right now, let me just tell you, it was way worse than that. It was so much worse than that. I don't know how many details I should share about it. It was so bad. It was so bad that, here's how bad it was. I couldn't stop laughing. I literally couldn't stand up straight. The horrifying thing as it was unfolding, it was basically an armed standoff in my kitchen. It was so horrifying that I couldn't even stand up straight. I was bent over double, laughing so hard I couldn't stand up. That, in fact, my old guy was shouting at me, "You think this is funny?" No, I did not think it was funny. I did not think it was funny at all. But I still couldn't stop laughing. And the new guy said, "It's a stress response. She can't help it." He understood what was happening. I didn't understand what was happening. That had happened to me in school before, where I couldn't stop laughing. And the teacher, "It's not cool. You got to stop laughing." But I couldn't. Or sometimes in a meeting with bosses, when it's the exact wrong thing. Oh, it's happened to me a couple times. It's a terrible, terrible thing. It was happening there. It did not help. The laughter did not help. You know what didn't help? Me not checking the vibration of the don't want so strongly activated that I didn't ever stop to think and say, "Hey girl, maybe you should take these actions with a different vibration." Or maybe if you had a different vibration, you wouldn't even need to take these actions, because everything that I did to ensure that this would never happen, with that energy in place, it can't do anything but happen. That's how it works. Whatever I've got activated, especially when it is that strongly activated, and it was strong, I strongly did not want anyone to get hurt. I did not want any conflict. And there it was. Couldn't be more hurtful, more conflicted than it was unfolding. Because I didn't do the alignment routine. I didn't put that don't want vibration in check. So the reason I'm sharing this is for anyone out there who might find themselves taking any action, trying to prevent what you don't want. Pause and ask yourself, what energy are you flowing right now? What energy are you flowing right now? What's your mind focused on? What are the pictures that you're running through your head? Maybe swap those out with something better. Maybe find a way to feel what you want in advance instead of proceeding with that energy of the don't want so firmly in place. Yeah. So let's intend that pretty soon. I've got a new episode for you. It's a success story about how I recognized, I started to do something from a don't want place. And I recognized that I was doing it. And I stopped and said, "Hey, Jeanette, maybe you could do that better." And I did. I stopped. I paused. I rethought it. I refelt it. And it transformed everything that unfolded from there. I'm intending one of those stories for you, because this one was with that energy so strongly activated of what I don't want, it couldn't do anything but come for me like a freight train. So this is the cautionary tale. Don't do this. I can laugh. I was laughing then, but it wasn't funny then. It's been long enough I can laugh now, but it wasn't funny. Don't do that. But even when I get it wrong, I still kind of crack myself up. I hope you enjoyed this too. I hope you at least learned from it. I hope I learned from it. I hope I learned from it. Oh, yeah. This isn't my first story of this. Remember when I did this with divorce, when I was like, I don't want to ever get divorced again. I was like, well, I know how to avoid that. Just don't get married. And then there I was, eventually getting divorced from the guy that I had never even married. Divorce attorney, all so much more contentious than my real divorce ever was. It was ridiculous. It's because that's how it works. Whatever we got activated, it's coming for us. Let's make sure we got activated what we prefer. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Sending big love your way.